Okay. Sorry about the delay. I am live. This is Driver. How's everybody doing tonight? Go ahead and get us kicked on over. Already went in, and I haven't found a load yet, but I've already went in and grabbed some fuel and whatnot, so not sure where we're going yet. Hope everybody's doing pretty good tonight. I gotta go turn my audios back on. Let's see. That was the one I had off. Okay, sorry about that. So hope everybody's doing pretty good. A little late for me getting on, but I'd go ahead and get on and do a little work. So let's take a look at the market, see what we got going. I think I'm just gonna pretty much just run anywhere and everywhere, it doesn't really matter. That looks good enough. There. Let me guess, is it that one? What's that one? I thought it was the one to my right. Up. Oh, and Farmer Craig, I meant to tell you welcome. I wanted to actually physically tell you with my voice, not just through text or chatting, the chat group there. So I do want to welcome you and appreciate you joining along. So we got a 16-hour ride ahead of us, so let's go ahead and ride along, get on out of town. I'm still getting used to this controller, getting a little better with it, so apologize if my driving is not spot on. course, it wasn't spot on when I was doing it on the keyboard either. Yeah, Craig, I have to agree with you on that. I've been playing on keyboard for years. Oops, this ain't the right turn. I got on the wrong way. Yeah, I've played with keyboard since I started gaming years ago, and I don't know, I gotten used to it, you know, but it was never smooth. But my end goal is to eventually get a wheel. Of course, I'm not going to do it right now because hey, the stock of it is went to crap. Nobody's got them in stock, and they've jacked the prices way up. I mean, at Best Buy it's like $400 now. Amazon wants like $700. I'm like, I'm not paying that much. Not right now. I don't need it that bad. Yeah, so you're running with the controller right now then? Okay, go back to it. There we go. Before I end up speeding too much. Yeah, I've pretty much done the same thing. I'm kind of back and forth between two wheels, and I had another friend telling me about a third wheel, and I was contemplating it until I saw the price on it. It was the Thrustmaster Leather Edition, and man, they're pricey. Probably a way better wheel, but they're definitely pricier. So I'm kind of in between on whether I want to get the G920 or the G29. The only real difference I see between the two is the 29 has got a few more buttons. But other than that, I don't think there's really any difference from what I can tell. The only thing I'm not happy about with the Logitech is, I mean, other than the fact you don't even get a shifter to start with, the shifter that you can purchase to go with the pack, you know, as a pair, you know, to pair it all up, I think it looks kind of cheap. From what I've heard, it's not really that great, but it's hard to say. I'll use an Xbox Bluetooth controller. I've got an Xbox wired controller that I use for my gaming laptop when I'm away from home, and I bought a PlayStation wireless controller just because it was kind of cheap and whatnot. Unfortunately, I can't get the Xbox controller to work on the laptop. It's conflicting with the settings I've already got with this controller. So, and I honestly didn't think I was buying a wireless controller when I bought this thing. I thought I was getting a wired controller, but it is what it is. Key thing is to make sure the batteries don't die in the middle of a game. Sorry, for some odd reason there is a fly in my room, a nice little house fly, and he likes to land on my hand, right, you know, the hand I'm using to steer with. So, Farmer Craig, I hope you don't mind, I'll just call you Craig if it's okay with you. A little easier to say, but you playing any games right now, or are you just kind of hanging out, or what you up to? I know sometimes I'll watch other streams and I might play a game at the same time, or watch YouTube videos, or listen to them really more than anything else. I try to watch as much as I can, but if you're playing a game, it's kind of hard to. Jumped up like crazy. Oh, yeah, looks like a convoy getting on right here.
Apliquen los ceros, apliquen los ceros, apliquen los ceros.
Kilo rebasando, denme oportunidad para pasar.
Apliquen los ceros, apliquen los ceros, apliquen los ceros.
Dele. Balandra, denle.
They're saying
Me va rebasando, gringo, aguas.
Craig, I seen the chat move, but until I get away from these guys a little bit.
Denme chance de pasar, por favor. Denme chance de pasar.
I don't know if these guys are going to try to pass me back up or not. Get on a little straight away here.
Los que vengan en el convoy, paramos, señores, los que vengan en el convoy.
When I looked, there was about 20 people right there. T150 Thrustmaster. Okay, I'll have to look at that one. Another person was telling me about the leather edition. They said it was a lot nicer. So I'll look that one up. I'll try to remember that one. Like I said, I'm kind of contemplating the Logitech, but I haven't quite made my mind up on it. Yeah, 250 doesn't sound too bad for the price of a wheel. I want to say it was around 200 or something like that, 2 or 3. I know it's like 400 now on Best Buy for the Logitech ones. They're both the same price, I've noticed that. Up here.
Saludos, mi Uber.
A bunch more people. All kind of convoys going on right here. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. I'll look it up after I get done streaming tonight or tomorrow. I'll, matter of fact, next time I stop, probably when I deliver this load, I'll write that down. I'll jot it down real quick so I don't forget it. Appreciate you telling me about it. I was looking at another one that another streamer is using. I'm trying to remember the name of it. PXR, PRX, something like that. The only thing that I'm not sure about if I want it or not is because it doesn't have a clutch. And not sure I'd actually really use the clutch for this, because this is, you know, it is what it is. I might, you know, once I get a shifter. But I wouldn't mind getting into some racing games as well. I've got NASCAR Heat on my list and stuff like that that I wouldn't mind getting and trying out. You play a racing game, you really want to have a clutch and a shifter. Speed on that hill. Is he having a pretty good night there, Greg? Or depends upon what part of the world you're in there. It's nighttime for me. I hope you can't hear my roommate talking in the background. He's in the other room. Sounds like he's on the phone or something. Okay, they do. Okay. I need to go over and watch Farmer Klein's videos. I haven't watched them here. Oh, probably in the past month. I've been. I was out of town for about 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm kind of behind on catching up on some YouTube. No, you're 1 hour behind me? Yeah, because I'm in Indiana right now. I'm doing pretty good. I waited till after I did dinner and whatnot to get on here. Had a late dinner today, so. Today was almost kind of like a lazy Sunday, didn't really do much. Fly came back. Oh, you're in the Show Me State, huh? Yeah. That's where my grandfather's from. He grew up in Aurora, over near Branson. So, then after, I think he was about 19 or 20, he joined the Air Force. So, he traveled around quite a bit. My dad was a military brat, and then my dad joined the Air Force about 4 years before I was born, so I was a military brat as well. Mainly grew up in Florida. The only reason I'm living up here in Indiana is just due to work. Not very many jobs and money to make down in Florida, unfortunately. Haven't been out to Missouri in a while either. I owned a semi-truck for a while, and the last company I drove for, when I was driving it, I hauled cars. I used to go to Springfield, St. Louis, around St. Louis, a couple places. I was about 5 or 6 places I guess I went to on a regular basis. I hauled handicap vans did that for about a year, and sold that truck and went back to doing RVs again. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, kind of a small world, I guess. Yeah, my grandfather, he grew up out there, and his mom was a fishing fool. They went fishing almost every day and all that fun stuff. Rubber banded. I don't know how this housefly got in here, but man, it's gonna drive me nuts tonight. Didn't have this problem last night. Alright, welcome to working. think I just wasn't paying attention or what. At least it was just the little stick. See how much damage I got from that. 4% of the truck and 1% of the trailer. Just from that one guy because I had to go off in the ditch. Well, it happens, I guess. Yeah, I had to do the same thing. I was doing 1.37 on single player when I was out of town for a couple weeks when I got unemployed, and yeah, I had to go back to 1.36. Hoping it ain't gonna be too long and we'll be able to go back to 1.37. I don't know when that's gonna happen. You playing multiplayer right now? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Yeah, it's crazy how some of the things that the game will do, either the game or Twitch can do to you. You know, when you open up another program. Oh, internet issue. Yeah, that's the issue I had while I was out of town. I was at my mom's old house. Moved her back to Florida last summer, and I haven't had the time to go out there and get everything of mine and my father's out. So I went there to go do that, and with rainy days, stuff like that, when I couldn't load up anything into my trailer, I had I'd get on and play the game, and my internet was just junk. Don't have regular internet there, so I was doing mobile hotspot. It wasn't enough to stream or even play multiplayer. What is it with people today? Oh, it keeps rebuffering. Yeah, that crap sucks. I dealt with that a lot when I was at my mom's, because I didn't have enough signal to watch Twitch. I could get on YouTube some. It was hit or miss on there. But I couldn't get on Twitch at all. It would just constantly rebuffer. The only way I could watch Twitch was I couldn't even watch it. I had to just do audio only. Fast. Oh, okay, man. That's cool. Yeah, if I don't leave tomorrow, I may leave tomorrow. I gotta go back and get one more load. I gotta pick up my other trailer and load my Bronco, and grab a couple other little things. I got a couple of kitchen dishes, a skillet and things like that. Just So if I don't go out there tomorrow, I will be probably running multiplayer tomorrow night. Of course, if I do go out there, you know, I might be gone upwards of a week. Shouldn't take me that long. A lot of it's just weather pending because it's supposed to storm tomorrow in Ohio, and then it's going to be clear for one day. So I get out there and it decides to rain for 2 days, I'll be playing single player again. At least it's something to do. That's cool though. So you run with Delta Bravo, huh? Delta Bravo. Get that right. But yeah, if I'm on tomorrow night and y'all are on, I'll keep an eye out for y'all. Never know, I might be able to run into you guys for a little while, or just pass going opposite directions. You never know the way this game is. I'm gonna pull through this gas station. I don't need fuel, but I'm gonna go through this gas station. Maybe not, never mind. I thought it was one of those ones that was angled sideways. I was wanting to light up the gas station real quick, but it ain't no big deal. Okay. Is the VTC named Delta Bravo? Because I'm in 5-star trucking. Was Grumpy Bastards. Bastards is how they called it, but everybody called them Grumpy Bastards. Okay. I'll keep an eye out if I get on multiplayer tomorrow night. I'll keep an eye out for that company. There's certain companies, you know, I talk to them, and of course I'll talk to anybody, especially if they talk to me. You know, at least say hi, or you know, safe travel, something like that. And so yeah, if I see them, if I see y'all, I'll at least say hi, and you know, you'll get caught on my stream. DBP. Okay, I'll remember that. That'd be easier to remember because it's basically just the initials. Yeah, I'll be looking for you guys. Y'all have a certain area that y'all run, or do y'all just kind of go everywhere? Yeah, I typically run everywhere. Some of the guys in the VTC I'm in, they tend to like to just run up and down I-5. Basically between LA and Seattle is kind of their main route, depending upon who it is. Me personally, I don't really care. I run all over. I basically take the best paying job and I roll. And if I'm running with a group, you know, I'll run with whatever they're gonna do. I'll just get a load, you know, or I'll create one of the two. So, matter of fact, I got to work on that program again. I got to get the file path set up on it. Once I get that done, then I can create loads to go wherever I want. So, which I try to not do that very often. Down the spaghetti road. At least that's what I call it. Oh, you done that in real life? Whoa. Thought I was gonna hit that sign. Thought I overshot it a little. Pretty sure you're familiar with this little section of road, so I'll do what I can to look at chat, but you know, it might be a little slow for me to do. I caught a couple of people on this road last night. This is where I'm not the smoothest with my controller. Right here I caught them and they stopped and told me just to go ahead and go on. And I was pulling it oversized, I was a little bit heavy. I was surprised they did that, but I went ahead and just went on, thanked them. It's kind of a warm day up here today. It's still a little warm in here, in my room. Whoa. I about overdid it right there. Feel the weather been pretty good for the past day or so. A nice clear day yesterday. It was sunny and warm today. It sprinkled a little bit at one point. Don't know if it's still raining or not. Doing any more of that. But it was up in the 70s. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't like the super cold weather. I don't really like it real hot. I mean, I like it to be about 60s during the day, maybe 50s at night. I like it cool when I sleep. I don't like it real hot. Yeah, it's starting to get to be that time of the year. Everybody's going to be running their air conditioners and staying indoors. If you go outside, you're going to melt. We all had some storms Tuesday. Yeah, I got a friend that lives in Oklahoma, said it had some storms out there as well. He sent me a picture. So one thing I was surprised about, all the storms that everybody was getting, and I was over there at my mom's in Ohio, and all we got was rain. Not even one crackle of thunder or lightning or anything. I might have to mute my mic, guys. My roommate's like right outside the door. Alright guys, hold on a second. Yeah.
Turn around.
Hold on, I can't even stop.
Kitty brought me a present.
Wow.
Come on, dog.
Alright, sorry about that. I didn't even have a chance to mute my microphone. We have a cat here that she likes to go outside some. She brought us a rabbit. Brought us a rabbit home. So I apologize for that. So I do apologize for that. Always nice when the cat brings you presents. Kind of wish it wouldn't have been a rabbit though. I kind of like rabbits. They ain't never done nothing wrong to me. You know, I've heard that they are, but I have never ate rabbit, ever. Never had rabbit, never had squirrel, anything like that. I have had pheasant. We were raising pheasants here last year. My roommate got a new dog last year, and it's a German Shorthair pointer. And so he got pheasants for training purposes, you know, and to, you know, raise them anyways. and during one of the training exercises, one got killed. So we had one for a meal. It wasn't too bad. Exit here, do I go straight? I don't recognize this route. Well, I had to exit either way. But no, I never had rabbit. Might have to try that one of these days. Alright, we're almost to delivery point. Talk about the end of the line. This is like the last of the last on this road. I guess this gate automatically opens, yeah. Had me confused for a second. Oh, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Cook it in a crock pot on low. I will have to definitely remember that. So, alright, well, I'm going to take a quick break real quick. I won't be gone too long, but I'm going to take a quick break and grab a drink and whatnot. I'll be back here probably within 5 minutes. So, maybe less, maybe a little more, but right around that. I'll see you here in a few.